My villages, my constituency is a typical rural constituency of India. I go to houses, tell young girls, when you see yourself in the mirror, don't see yourself, see image of Param. I want them to grow as Param. Let me tell you something about myself. I'm a daughter of uneducated parents. We are 4 siblings, all are postgraduates. I'm a daughter of a man who was born in a very poor family. We have a house in my native place, Ratanpura in Sangria, my constituency. The bricks are made of mitti, gara, by my own father. We have started from that place. So a poor girl from a poor family, from uneducated family, is sitting in front of you. If Param can become a doctor, Param can become a representative, why not a rural girl from India, from rural India? So that's my message for every girl of India. Be a next Param. And again, a simple message for my counterparts. Be a next Navdeep. He has really supported me. After my marriage, I started writing Param Navdeep Singh. Earlier, I was Paramjeet Kaur. So you can understand the force behind Param. So that's my message.
I can add on to that. Don't think that men won't support you, because they do. If you want to find support, first of all change how your own households run. And I think that's the key. And when you've got Navdeep, I've got my Ashok.
You got Ashok before me. We have been married for the last 25 years. And
I do 10 years better.
But we are still celebrating our silver jubilee because I keep telling him, "Ek saal pura nahi hua, abhi gift dete jao." So over to my audience, you have questions, please. Will you pass this mic?
First is about local governance. Now in European countries and in America, there's very powerful local governance. In our case, it is non-existent, which is why the state of our cities, the state of our villages is presumably what it is. Perhaps connected with this is something that you referred to, is the question of descending from some elevated position in which legislators put themselves. Here the impression with the public is that they are doing everything all the time to somehow elevate themselves above and beyond the public. And a manifestation of that resentment has been witnessed in Delhi, though in an unconnected case. Here they are all the time looking for red lights, for roads to be blocked, for them to pass, for the people to be harassed. Recently there was a rally which earlier we were talking about by one of the political parties, completely disrupted the life in the city due to traffic jams and so on. And a matter of total unconcern for the party in power. Perhaps it's your party, I don't know. I'm not sure. It doesn't matter. The other parties are all the same. So how is it, perhaps these are traditional systems in UK, Europe and America, particularly in America is extremely strong. In Germany is extremely strong. How can it be altered here? That's one question. Other one is unrelated to this, which is the there are so many fine points in UK civil society. I've also lived there a bit in connection with, I was in the Navy, so I did my submarine training in England. I commissioned a ship in Birkenhead. That was a long time ago, things have changed much. But subsequently, and that was also a few years ago, I met young people from there, cadets from auxiliary Air Force and so on, and talked to them, and they were most pessimistic about their future. employment, opportunities, and it was not just one of them, several of them independently. On the other hand, in India, despite the kind of background that Dr. Param described, and we all mostly originate in small villages and have come up by good fortune or effort. Children are extremely optimistic, and they are very bright. They work hard, especially the girls. So it's very interesting that there are these kind of forces at work in society. But to constrict it finally, local governance and control over legislators on the part of the public.
I would find it incredibly structures of India because, to be quite frank, it wouldn't be my place to. What I would say is, though, that you are a democracy, and the ballot box is where you utilize power wherever you are in the world. And the more people that come from different backgrounds into politics, the more it will change. But I will come back to my original point. You still are, by and large, a fledgling democracy. So I wouldn't expect that the size of your country is huge. It will take time to try and bring in systems that attract the sort of non-acceptance that we would have in the UK. And I'll speak on the UK because that's my home. But if I just say, recent events have shown that actually people are prepared to challenge the systems. I wouldn't be so pessimistic, but I would say that the ballot box for a democracy is the place that tells you whether you want somebody in or out. And it's for you as individuals to be able to challenge that, rather than actually hope that, outside forces are going to change anything. The Indian community is a highly educated, highly complex community. It has great strengths, but it also needs to add value to itself, I think.
I think it's high time that we